Yes, sir. Namaskar to all.
Namaskar all, Radhe Radhe. Please unmute yourself. Welcome to this particular session. Can anyone
Yes,
say what is the knowledge session about?
about Vedic astrology,
Vedic astrology, or is it a
basic
topic?
Antardasha
Right.
Antardasha knowledge.
Excellent, sir. Excellent. Right.
Yes, sir.
So we have Professor Rashmi Monga here today to guide you on this particular topic. And
Yes, sir.
I request ma'am to start the session today. Yes, ma'am.
Sir, I think we should.
Ma'am, please unmute yourself. Rashmi ma'am, please unmute yourself.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Yes, please.
Okay, sir. So, welcome everyone. So, I welcome everyone on behalf of Maharishi College. So, today's topic is about the Mahadasha. So, basically, Mahadashas are known as the planetary time periods in Vedic astrology, which every single entity is running through from the moment they are born until the moment they die. These are the cycle of planets that come into our lives to bring about a change, whether it's a certain situation, our ego, our personality, our perspective in life, or even our material or spiritual growth. So basically, Mahadasha means that we have 9 planets in astrology. So we are going to discuss about all these planets. But basically, Mahadasha means that one planet is going to rule our life for long time, but for a specific time, and it will affect our life as per the karmic strength of the planets. So whenever you go to an astrologer, your question is when a good or a bad event is going to happen in my life. Like, when will I get married? When will I get promotion? When will I buy a car or a property? And so many questions, which basically starts from when. So the answer of when is hidden in the dasha system. So in order to track the timing of good or bad event, dasha is very, very important. So you must have seen that few people they become very successful and few people they are not that successful even after so much hard work because our life is associated with time. And when the time, that is the dasha, is favorable, you can win the world. But if your dasha is not favorable, then we have to suffer. Many times it happens that there are many good Raj yogs in your horoscope. You go to an astrologer and he says that you have a very good horoscope full of Raj yogs. But if the planet promising these yogas, the dasha of that planet does not come into your life, or if it comes very late in old age, then that is the only reason that the Raj Yoga doesn't work. So basically, the thing that you need to know is that the planets do not start affecting you through some magical powers when the dasha starts. When the cycle of certain planets starts, it first starts affecting our mind. You become totally a different person from inside and out. You start to behave and think like the planet through which your actions are brought in front of the world. And at times it happens that you know a person who went through the same routine year after year, not changing anything, but then suddenly they become totally different. It may be because they must have started with the Mahadasha after many, many years. So each planetary Mahadasha has its own length of time. Can I share the screen, sir?
Yes, ma'am, you can, ma'am.
So is it visible, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
So the Vimshottari Dasha system is based. So I'm not able to change this.
Ma'am, you can just press the down arrow key.
Yes, sir. So the Vimshottari Mahadasha is the total duration of, there are 9 planets and the total duration is of 120 years. Now, each planetary Mahadasha has its own length of time. Each planet has certain number of years that they will operate in the person's life. And the order of the Mahadasha is like first comes the Sun, then Moon, Mars, Rahu, Jupiter, Saturn, Mercury, Ketu, and Venus. No matter what happens, after the Sun time period, the person will run the Moon time period. After that, they will run the Mars. And then comes the Rahu period, and so on. You will never see a chart when a person runs through a 7-year time period of Mars and then starts Saturn. After Mars, there will always be Rahu period. So Mahadasha period goes in order. Now, the way to determine which Mahadasha a person will start at the moment he is born is seen through the nakshatra that our natal moon is in. There are 27 nakshatras. These are called lunar mansions, which are also called constellations. So constellations are basically the group of stars. Now, depending upon the Mahadasha cycle, they can either start from the beginning, the middle, or the end of the certain dasha. It depends upon the moon degrees. So basically, the planet is placed in one of the nakshatra, and the nakshatra has 4 padas. So each of the 27 nakshatras are ruled by certain planets, and this is how we know which planet the Mahadasha of the native will start from. So, whichever moon nakshatra you are having, the planet Mahadasha is going to, you will get that Mahadasha from your birth time, and then the cycle continues. So, if a person is born, say, for example, in Vishakha nakshatra, that is the nakshatra of Jupiter. So, at the birth time, he will get Jupiter Dasha, and then it will be of Saturn, Mercury, Ketu, Venus. So, it continues like this. Now, I will start with basically what happens when the Mahadasha starts. So, first Mahadasha is of Surya. See, when a person runs into the Surya Mahadasha, that is of 6 years, the total years when we add this is of 120 years. Now, when the Sun Mahadasha starts, it is of 6 years. Many things change within the person's personality. Basically, Sun in astrology is authority, name, fame, high position, government. So, during Surya Mahadasha, Sun Mahadasha, Sun wants to put the person in an authoritative position. People or the person who is going through Surya Mahadasha will come in contact with authoritative people, including government officials. So, the main theme of Sun is to boost our ego or pride. So, if Sun is very strong, placed well in a chart, definitely the person will get good name and fame and can sit at very high position. Then after Surya comes Moon, that is for 10 years, Moon Mahadasha. So, Moon in astrology is basically our mind, our emotions. So, this Mahadasha is all about emotions. It is 10-year period. Now, the person will change. Now, the person becomes more sensitive, receptive, emotional, closer to home. Because Moon is a very soft and emotional planet. It represents our mind. In astrology, it also represents our mother. So issues related to mother or motherhood becomes very, very important during Moon Mahadasha. This is a time when a man or a woman wants to create a family, home, serve the mother. And apart from this, Moon is the significator of travel in astrology. So Moon Mahadasha can also cause person to do lot of traveling. And because this is a mind, if Moon is weak in the chart, then it can also show some psychological ups and downs in person's life. Then after this comes Mars Mahadasha, that is of 7 years. Mars in astrology is basically energy, aggression, real estate, sports, fire, accidents in astrology. So, this Mahadasha makes the person aggressive, competitive. The person becomes very, very ambitious and he wants to win in every opportunity in life. And sometimes it can lead to frustration and anger because of low patience during this time. When Mars period is active, one tends to have fire within them, which can lead to anger outbursts also. But because this is energy, aggression, so this is a very good time if someone is running Mars Mahadasha and they are in their 90s, 20s, 20, this period of their life and they want to join Navy, Army, Air Force. This is a very good period. Then after Rahu comes the Mahadasha of, after Mars comes Rahu Mahadasha, 18 years. Now, here is the planet of misdirection. There's unnecessary fear, illusion. Rahu is a natural malefic planet in astrology. Rahu is all about taking the person into the direction which he did not choose. The energy of Rahu makes a person wants to break the rules of the society. Apart from this, natives are attracted to cars, big houses, everything big in Rahu Mahadasha. And it is also seen that people get into some kind of addictions during this period. And during this period, it is also seen that the father and the son also do not get along well. There's misunderstanding between the father and the son. So, Rahu Mahadasha mostly benefit those who want to stay and live in the illusion of Maya. More during this period, more you seek spirituality, more you will be lost. Sudden things, sudden events occur in Rahu Mahadasha. Something sudden will happen. But if this Rahu is good in the horoscope, then material success, when it comes in huge package. Rahu is the only planet which has the ability to make a beggar into a millionaire. But then there should be a promise in the chart for this. Then after this comes Jupiter Mahadasha, that is of 16 years. Now, this Mahadasha makes the person very, very optimistic about life, about circumstances, because Jupiter is a very, very benefic planet. Now the person feels very hopeful about the future. They feel that something will come up and will save them in the end. They have faith. In Rahu Mahadasha, they were under illusion. So Jupiter time period is an overall positive period. Person become more religious. He wants to attain philosophical knowledge. And even if a person is going through the rough phase in life, then also the person has a hope of living a better life tomorrow because Jupiter is a very, very positive planet. Then after Jupiter comes Shani Mahadasha, Saturn, that is of 19 years. Now, this is the planet which is most misunderstood planet in astrology. When Saturn Mahadasha comes, one thing you will quickly notice is that the person's sense of humor is getting lost. He becomes more practical and realistic. This dasha brings fear, anxiety within the person. You start feeling more mature and wise. See, Saturn in astrology is the planet of karma. It is about service and duty. So when the dasha starts, you will be called to perform a duty, any kind of duty, be it professionally or personally or relationship. Saturn is all about work. So if you have a goal and passion and you work for it, then Saturn will do whatever it takes to make you achieve that goal. Then after that comes, after Saturn comes Mercury Mahadasha, that is of 17 years. Now, this dasha comes after the grueling 19-year period of Saturn, where all you wanted to do was work, 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 where you were serious about things. There was not much sense of humor within you. But with this Mercury Dasha, you are back to your optimism, like of Jupiter. During this period, the person becomes more verbal, wants to attain knowledge, because Mercury in astrology is the significator of education, it is the significator of communication. So, this period is all about communication. Person feels like they need to write, blog, publicly speak. Mercury is a very, very curious planet. During this period, person wants to explore new things, learn new things, and he starts feeling young again. Then after that is Ketu, that is for 7 years. Now, many people worry about this dasha more than even Saturn. Now, this Ketu period is a time period of isolation, meditation, spirituality, interest in occult, and detachment from the material wealth and relationships. Many people start learning astrology during Ketu period. Actually, truth of life is that nothing that we possess will last. And Ketu Dasha is simply here to show us that. This is the period one has to look within themselves for anything, because the real wealth lies within us. And Ketu is the light that shows us that. And if you want this dasha to be good, then you must do meditation during this period. That is must. Then only Ketu will help you. Then after Ketu comes Venus, Shukra Mahadasha, that is for 20 years. Now, everyone is very excited about Venus Mahadasha because this is the planet of beauty, love, luxuries, art, culture. So, during this period, native will extremely be joyful and passionate about these things, about love, luxury, beauty, art. It is the planet of luxuries. So now during this period, during this dasha, the person would buy expensive items which are highly luxurious. He would want to buy not the regular phones. The person would want the latest smartphones with all the accessories. If the neighbor, if the native never wore branded clothes or shoes during this period, they want they would be more inclined towards such things. Now, this period can be excellent. This Venus period can be excellent if you have some kind of passion in you and you should be following that passion. So, basically, I'm just briefing about the different dashas, the planetary positions that we go through. Rest, it depends upon the personal chart that how the planet is placed in the native's chart. Now, each Mahadasha is divided into subperiods. So, what are subperiods? These are the mini periods of planets that come within the major period of the planet. So, if we are running the Venus Mahadasha, that is for 20 years, now all the other planets will also come into play. They are called the Antardashas. See, basically, Antardasha is the subperiods within the Mahadasha. Now, what is the difference? Mahadasha forms the primary backdrop, setting the time, setting the theme for the given period. And Antardasha is a shorter period of time. The difference between the Mahadasha and the Antardasha is that Mahadasha is a longer period of time that will influence the person overall life experiences. But Antardasha are the shorter periods of time that focus on the specific areas of life. Then after Antardasha, we also have Pratyantardashas. They are called the sub periods. So Mahadasha is the overall period cycle. Antardasha narrows the time down to the months, and Pratyantardasha is the initiation of the event that is to happen. So, sir, Rudresh, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Right. So here we have the significance of Vinshvatri Dasha, and it helps to predict the time of our major life events, as ma'am rightly said in the beginning. The Mahadasha is able to help us in understanding what phase of the life will be, whether it will be good or bad, right from the birth to the death. So we can definitely differentiate and understand the good time and the bad time. So it is one of the important point to be noted here. And the questions like when will I get job, when can I get married, when can I buy a land or property, and if there is any litigation, then when it would get end up. So there are many different questions in our day-to-day life. So Mahadasha and the Antardasha, including the Pratyantardasha, it helps us to understand whether the possible event is promised or not. The particular event, if say for example, if I want to see on the career, then we see the particular house and we understand what is the Mahadasha and what is the relation between Mahadasha and the Antardasha and that particular house. Then we give the insights about the possibilities of event happening. And it is also helping us to perform certain remedial measures. So based on the Mahadasha and the Antardasha, the remedial measures are provided by the experts, by the expert astrologer. And we have 9 temples, Navagraha temple in India, in the state of Tamil Nadu, where as per the Mahadasha and as per the Antardasha, the general society is advised by the astrologer to perform the remedies in that particular temple. Right? And also, as ma'am said, that the position of moon in a particular nakshatra helps us to understand what is the Mahadasha of a particular individual. So based on that, the remedial measures are also provided by the astrologer. And the 27 Nakshatra temple is also there in Tamil Nadu, South India. And these temples are very old. I can say more than like 1,000 years old temples are there. And the remedial measures are provided based on the puja, archana, and other fire rituals. And also we can understand whether the positive time is upcoming or the bad time is upcoming. So we can take the precautionary measures and understand the situation, and then we can take up the decision. And in certain cases, not in all cases, but in certain cases, especially in twins, you can find the difference of the Pratyantar Dasha, sub period, which gives the differences of the twins. Also, Vinchotri Dasha is highly used in research, R&D, whether this particular period will be favorable or not favorable. So the understanding of Vinchotri Dasha is most important to predict the timeline of a horoscope with the birth chart and other divisional charts. And the total is 120 years. And everyone knows that the age of a general person is, average age is around 80 years, right? So here we can calculate and predict about the events which are going to happen in a person's life. And the dasha system is very precisely like used to understand about the career, about the finance, about the marriage, even the auspicious timings and the inauspicious timings of a person in our daily life, which is most important for us to know. And while taking the decisions like investment decisions or business decisions or any dealings, or while signing up the contracts or any documents, so this particular system is used to understand the possibilities of event, and the astrologer also interprets the planetary positions in the birth horoscope, and then the advice is provided. And you will learn how to interpret in this particular course, where you can understand the planetary positions, connect that with the Vinchotri Dasha, Antardasha, Pratyantar Dasha, and then the predict is written with the timeline. And Yes, ma'am. If you have anything else to share, you can.
So this was just the journal view of the different Mahadashas which we go through, and rest in our course which we offer. Then we try to understand the charts, how the same dasha, like the Surya Mahadasha, can be good for someone and it can be bad for someone. So this we are going to learn that how the placement of the planet, how the basically if the planet is weak, how the planet becomes weak, how the planet becomes strong. So then we are able to predict about different events in our life. So this we are going to learn. So this was just the basic thing, that what is Mahadasha about.
So shall we take up the questions, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
So kindly raise your hands if you have any questions. I shall unmute him. Yes, please. Ji. Yes, please. Unmute yourself. Satyendra ji.
Yes, sir. मैं ये पूछना चाह रहा था मैम, जैसे आप किसी एक अंतर्दशा प्रत्यंतर दशा पे भी कुछ प्रकाश डालते हो, तो हमें समझने में सुविधा रहती कि क्या फेज, मतलब अपन कोर्स में क्या पढ़ेंगे, कंटेंट में कैसे सीखेंगे, कैसे रिलेट करेंगे, जस्ट लाइक फॉर द एग्जांपल ए पर्सन हैविंग वीनस अंतर्दशा या प्रत्यंतर दशा.
See, course में पहले तो we do not just start with the Mahadasha. Mahadasha was the topic, just the
या
introduction. But
या
first of all, we learn about the different planets.
या
Basically, हम planets के बारे में पढ़ते हैं,
या
उनके different significance क्या है life में.
या
Then there are 12 houses in the horoscope.
या
Everything coming in our life, all the events happening in our life, everything comes from these 12 houses. We try to study those houses,
या
right? फिर हम पढ़ते हैं कि क्या वो planet एक पर्टिकुलर डिफरेंट असेंडेंस होते हैं, हमारे 12 डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ लग्नास होते हैं, कौन सा प्लैनेट किसके लिए अच्छा है, कौन सा बेनिफिक है, कौन सा मेलेफिक है, वो क्या
नहीं,
करेगा. सो एक जर्नल
मैं
है.
एक मिनट, मैं ये चाह रहा था जैसा सर अभी बता रहे थे,
हम्म,
वही चीज चाह रहा था. जैसे कैरियर, किसी ने पूछा करियर के बारे में
जी,
कैसे
हाँ
देखेंगे,
जी, हाँ
तो
जी.
आप एक एग्जांपल से हमें भाई कैरियर इस महादशा में आता है, लगभग इसकी इस ढंग से अंतर्दशा या प्रत्यंतर दशा सीखी जाए तो वी कैन प्रेडिक्ट दैट
हाँ,
इवेंट.
तो दैट्स व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू लर्न कि करियर है, तो करियर के लिए द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट इज द 10th हाउस,
या
राइट. तो अगर आपकी 8th हाउस की दशा आ जाती है, 12th हाउस की दशा आ
या
जाती है, तो वो तो महादशा इज लाइक लेट्स से Venus period is of 20 years.
या
So our life would not be same for 20 years.
यस
Then we have the sub periods. Antardasha aega, pratyanta, that will bring the changes in our life. If
या
the planet Venus is strong, ठीक है, उसकी
आई वुड लाइक
महादशा
टू.
आई, so the stage is strong. कोई अंतरदशा पीरियड खराब आया, थोड़ा टाइम के लिए
यस
खराब आया for 2 years, and then after 2 years we'll get relief. तो जो अंतरदशा और प्रत्यंतर दशा है, they will bring about the changes in our life. And if we
यस
are running the difficult Antardasha period related to the 8th house, 12th house, which is not good for careers, fifth
यस
house also brings change. Then
या
definitely there would be some issues. अगर हमारे 11th house, if you have little knowledge of astrology, हमको
या
10th house
आई
की दशा मिलती है, 11th house की दशा मिलती है, definitely gains होंगे. But with dasha we also have to see the transit, because जो
यस
डिलीवरी होती है of any event, It does not happen without transit. So we are going to learn about the transit also in this course.
ट्रांजिट ऑल्सो,
कि
यस
कैसे
मैम।
दशा के साथ ट्रांजिट होगा तभी इवेंट होगा. दशा इज जस्ट द प्रॉमिस इन द चार्ट, राइट?
आप
एंड द
कोर्स कंटेंट मैम, आप कोर्स कंटेंट शेयर कर दें तो हम थोड़ा उसके बारे में पूछने में ज्यादा इंटरेस्टेड हैं कि
सर,
उसमें क्या होगा।
हमारे पास, डू वी हैव दैट
Ma'am,
इन
actually,
पीपीटी?
yeah, yes, ma'am. Actually, you can connect with your relationship manager. You shall be provided with the syllabus of the postgraduate diploma in astrology, so that you will
यस
understand कि how we are teaching astrology with the topics. जहाँ आपको like interpretation का जो सवाल जो हो रहा है, see, there are some two planets in particular house, three planets होते हैं, four planets होते हैं, even that is also included, right? So how to interpret the combination of planet is also there, right? And most importantly, we need to understand the plus and minus, that is the good time and the bad time. That difference
यस
you can find out through the Mahadasha and the Antardasha, right?
ओके।
And yes.
I would like to ask only that what is the length of content and what is the time period to complete the suggested course?
Yes, sir. I'm coming on that. The total duration of
Yes,
the course is 1 year, right? And
yeah,
the classes will happen twice a week with the doubt
yeah,
session
okay,
for better practices and
okay,
learning, right? And the like syllabus will get completed from around like 3.5 to 4 months of time, right? And after
okay,
that, you can take up the practice, and the examination shall be provided with the question paper, like along with the study materials.
yeah,
And
yeah,
it is the like open book system. Say, for example, if I give a horoscope and ask about the career of that person, so you should be able to understand the planetary positions of that particular horoscope, and you can answer the paper, right?
yeah.
And the college.
Like live classes or recorded sessions?
Yes, yes. The college is providing the recorded sessions till the
Yeah,
duration of the course, where you can understand the better like concepts of the astrology along with the study
yeah,
materials. The printed study material is also provided. And the fees of this particular course is 12,000 rupees, one-time
okay,
payment, right? And
okay.
6,500
Thank you.
plus 6,500 if you are going for the installments, right? And
Installments, that's okay.
the course is
Thank you, sir.
right, and
Okay,
the college
okay,
is yes, sir. And the college is in the distance mode, so no need to like come to college. All the classes are in Zoom or in Google Meet, that is in online platform,
okay.
right? And
Yes.
yes, sir, you can connect with your relationship manager for the syllabus and for more details as well, right?
So would you like to part the contact number of that relationship
Yes,
manager?
sir. You can like make a note of our like office number
Okay.
70234
Yeah.
70234
Three
4
two three four
19
four 19
351,
351.
right? So this is our office number, and you can contact office for more details.
Sir, these are 11 digits.
Sir, I'll repeat the number:
Yeah.
70234
7
0234
0 234
19
19
351,
351. Okay, sir.
right?
Thank you. I will contact you to the relationship manager.
Please.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Welcome, please. जी सौरभ जी, please unmute yourself. सौरभ अग्रवाल. Yes.
गुड इवनिंग सर।
Good evening.
मैम मुझे ये पूछना था, एक्चुअली मैंने अभी लास्ट वीक ही मैंने अपना कोर्स स्टार्ट किया था, तो मतलब सेम जो वैदिक एस्ट्रोलॉजी का पीजी कोर्स। तो मैम जैसे अभी आपने अंतर्दशा एंड महादशा का जो अभी ये कंटेंट चल रहा है, तो ये उसमें कवर्ड है ना, उस कोर्स पे सेम कोर्स है ना, मतलब ये इंग्लिश फॉर्मेट है वो बस हिंदी में, हिंदी लैंग्वेज में है?
Right.
कोर्स कंटेंट इज ठीक है.
Yes. Sir, the course content is not it is included in the course content, and you can ask for the syllabus as well. And also, this batch is for the English, not like medium exclusively. We have one more batch for the Hindi medium exclusively, which is upcoming knowledge session, and we shall keep you posted on the Hindi batch as well, right?
नो सर सर, मेरी क्वेरी एक्चुअली ये है कि जो मतलब ये कंटेंट सेम इसमें भी है ना आपका, जो अभी जो लास्ट वीक क्लासेस स्टार्ट हुई है, डॉक्टर रोचक टंडन
जी।
जी ने जो क्लासेस स्टार्ट की है,
हम्म।
तो ये कंटेंट जैसे आज जो महादशा का जो सिलेबस, ये भी सिलेबस में कवर्ड है ना?
बिल्कुल सर, बिल्कुल। वही तो मैं आपको बड़ा लाइक बता रहा हूँ कि दिस कंटेंट इज ऑल्सो देयर, राइट?
ओके
So you can ask for
ओके
the
ओके
syllabus to your relationship manager. You can go through the content, go through the syllabus as well, right?
ओके सर, थैंक यू सर।
Thank you, sir. Thank you. जी, रोहित जी, please unmute yourself.
Good evening. Are you able to hear me?
नमस्कार सर जी, बताइए।
नमस्कार। तो दो सवाल है। एक तो मैम का कोई अपकमिंग मास्टर्स अगर है, कोई वीकडे के बजाय वीकेंड अर्ली मॉर्निंग सेशन, आई वुड लाइक टू नो दैट डिटेल। प्लस फॉर दशा में जो राहु है, फॉर एग्जांपल राहु इज इन 8th हाउस फॉर मी, और 8th हाउस में बुध है, सूर्य है, राहु, 3 ग्रह हैं, और बुध की मेरे मिथुन लगन की कुंडली है। तो व्हाट कुड बी द इम्पैक्ट ऑफ राहु इन जनरल? अभी मेरी राहु की महादशा स्टार्ट है, अभी 18 साल चलनी है 2034 तक। तो अनप्रिडिक्टेबिलिटी पार्ट आ रहा है, जैसे बहुत सारा आता है कि राहु कैन ब्रिंग अनप्रिडिक्टेबिलिटी इनटू। तो हाउ डू आई इंटरप्रेट द नेक्स्ट 18 years in general? I know for detailed analysis kundali is required, but what at high level what could I expect? Because unexpected चीज़ों से फिर अनसर्टेनिटी भी आती है, विच लीड्स टू एंजाइटी एंड ऑल। करियर पे क्या इम्पैक्ट पड़ेगा? और अभी ट्रांजिट पे मैंने देखा राहु इज आल्सो इन द 10th हाउस।
राइट सर, देखिए, अगर लाइक आपके लाइक महादशा के ऊपर अगर प्रिडिक्शन करना है, देन वी आल्सो नीड टू नो व्हाट इज द अंतर्दशा एंड द डिग्री ऑफ द प्लैनेट्स लाइक राहु, द सूर्य एंड बुध एंड ऑल, and in which rashi, which nakshatra they are posited. So we need to go for the detailed analysis, right?
ओके,
You can no, like contact office. If you need any personal consultation, you can contact office.
एक्चुअली आपसे मेरे पास पहले भी बात हुआ था, तो वो मैंने कांटेक्ट किया था, उसके बाद में वो एनालिसिस के बाद में वो दोबारा से वो कनेक्ट नहीं की करा ऑफिस ने वापस मुझे, वो
Okay.
अलग चीज़ है। बट मैम जैसे आप पहले बता रहे थे, चलो मेरा पर्सनल छोड़ो, लाइक राहु की अंतर्दशा जब आती है, सो व्हाट ऑल, इफ यू कैन थ्रो अ लिटिल बिट मोर लाइट ऑन दैट इन जनरल, जैसे आपने अभी टच किया था प्रेजेंटेशन में थोड़ा सा, तो राहु की अंतर्दशा को आप थोड़ा सा और बता सकें, सिर्फ 2 मिनट में या 3 मिनट में, नॉट टेकिंग एवरीबडीज टाइम,
जी
अनलेस देर इज मोर क्वेश्चन। अगर नहीं है तो सबके लिए थोड़ा और डिटेल में बता दीजिए।
जी जी।
सी बेसिकली राहु दशा इज ऑफ 18 years और बहुत लंबा पीरियड होता है। एंड जैसे आप बोल रहे हो कि यू आर गोइंग थ्रू सम टेंशंस एंड राहु इज ट्रांजिटिंग फ्रॉम द 10th हाउस, और डेफिनेटली प्रोफेशन में भी टेंशंस चल रही होंगी आपकी इस समय। सो बाय एक सिर्फ राहु, एज आई सेड, इट्स अ पीरियड ऑफ इल्यूजन।
हम्म।
आपको पता ही नहीं है कि राहु आपसे क्या करा रहा है। सो इट वुड बी लाइक यू आर ड्राइविंग इन अ फॉग इन अ फॉरेन कंट्री। बस आप फॉग में जा रहे हो, यू नो व्हाट इज हैपनिंग, बट इट इज नॉट द सेम विद एवरीवन। एक ये जर्नल राहु का है कि मतलब आपको, बिकॉज दिस इज अ प्लैनेट ऑफ इल्यूजन, विद दिस इज द प्लैनेट, जैसे जुपिटर भी से इज अ प्लैनेट ऑफ एक्सपेंशन। अगर वो एक्सपेंशन है तो ये एक्सप्लोड करता है चीजों को। इफ यू हैव गुड राहु, अगर आपका राहु बहुत स्ट्रांग है, सो राहु इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट इन द चार्ट्स ऑफ फिल्म स्टार्स, इन द चार्ट्स ऑफ पॉलिटिशियंस, जो जिनको
ओके।
सडन फेम मिलता है, दैट इज बिकॉज ऑफ राहु। सो इट हैज टू बी सीन इन द हॉरोस्कोप कि आपको राहु क्या दे के जा रहा है। अभी आपने बोला राहु अष्टम में है आपका आपका यू आर सेइंग आपका यू आर अ जेमिनी असेंडेंट, योर बुध इज आल्सो इन अष्टम, सो डेफिनेटली आपका इंटरेस्ट इस साइड आ ही रहा है।
करेक्ट, वो बचपन से ही है बेसिकली। वो ये है कि
बिकॉज
फिर
आपका
मौका भी मिला उसको स्टडी करने का ठीक से,
हाँ जी, सो
क्योंकि जब दशा
डेफिनेटली
स्टार्ट
अगर
हुई
आप इसको
मेरी
यूज
तो
करना चाहते हो राहु के एनर्जी को, आप इसको रिसर्च में यूज करो। ठीक है, बाकी ऑब्वियसली जैसे सर ने बोला, विदाउट सीइंग द प्रॉपर चार्ट, विदाउट सीइंग what antardasha, what pratyantardasha you are running through, without seeing the different varga charts, we cannot predict anything.
करेक्ट।
Okay.
तो इसीलिए मैम आपका मास्टर्स का प्रोग्राम का चार्ट था, बिकॉज दशा चार्ट में और डिटेल में मेरे ख्याल से मास्टर्स में ही है प्रोग्राम। एंड दो इवन दो वन कैन रीड फ्रॉम वेरियस लिटरेचर, बट द प्रोसेस like how to analyze the chart and what all factors, they will only
So,
come when we study properly.
yeah, but this course today,
This PG, I know
the
that. I have
yeah,
covered, I have done PG earlier. तो PG मैंने
okay,
किया
you have
हुआ है।
done.
हाँ, PG is that is where my query was for the master's course. So earlier, the course which were offered, they were weekday courses. So with work, that is not feasible for me. Either morning, because that becomes unpredictable. No? So weekend courses, early morning is my preference. And that because you get up in the morning, you study, and then you're free for the day.
So, sir
Right.
must be knowing कि कब masters
हाँ,
शुरू
वो
हो रहा
सर ही
है.
बता
I
Right,
have
देंगे।
right.
no idea
We will
about that.
keep you posted,
I
Rohitji.
keep track of announcements
Sure,
are there
sure.
in
Your relationship manager shall update you on the master's program, and also you can contact the office number, which is no like put up in the like chat box.
I'm keeping track of announcements. I have shared my interest earlier, but लेकिन अभी 2 महीने से कोई morning weekend का आया ही नहीं है. I'm
Okay.
just waiting.
We'll do the needful, sir. We'll do the needful. Right.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ji Vivek ji, please unmute yourself.
Hi, I am audible.
Sir, echo आ रहा है.
Uh, now it's okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, please.
Hi. So, good evening. So my question is regarding the things which I think ma'am and you did describe in your communication. So, I just want to know that actually I have twin sons. So both have same date, and there's only the difference between 1 minute between these two. But their nature is totally different and all. So in that case, if I saw their kundi, so their Mahadasha, then all the dasha is on the same line, but their you can say character and behavior is totally different. So like I just want to ask about the twins case, like in the case of twins, how can we go and predict in that?
Right, sir. See, the timing is different for the twins, right? You will have a minimum of 1 or 2 minutes of difference in the like birth time. So that makes the difference in the like Sukshma Dasha, which is again the subdivision of the like Pratyantar Dasha, where the like research like kind of this is actually research question. So how the like twins are getting such differences? It is actually a research question. So here the Sukshma Dasha will play a vital role to understand the differences of the twins. And the like any one person like in two will have the positivity, and the other will have the like less positivity. So you can very well differentiate through the Sukshma Dasha, and also with the like differences of the Lagna degree as well. Even the Lagna degree will have the minute changes in the minutes. So that also makes a like very big difference in person's life. Right. Okay. Ji ma'am, please unmute yourself. Ash Rajpal.
Hi, sir. Just a quick question I have. Theoretically, though, we'll understand the charts. I was just wondering, will we get a chance to study our own chart so that we understand the placements of the planets better, or it is just going to be like a theory class? That was just my question.
Right, ma'am. The like sessions are conducted with the practice sessions actually, and also the assignments are also provided for better learning. Okay, ma'am. And Rashmi, ma'am, you can explain much like more better than this. Yeah.
Yeah, sir. Actually, initially, diploma course would be more of theory because you need to learn the basics first. And then we start with a little bit of practical, but more practical charts you get to see in masters. Because in PG course, basically, we are building your foundation. And
Sure.
as about your personal chart, see, that is not possible to discuss everyone's personal chart because we have a huge class. So it's not possible to discuss everyone's personal chart in the class. But yes, definitely after understanding the concepts, you will be able to understand your chart also.
Okay, all right. So in the doubt sessions, if you, because I think with your own chart, you'll understand better how the planets have actually performed in your own life. So that was my little bit of understanding.
Yes. But personal charts are not discussed in the
Okay,
class.
okay. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Ji Mukesh ji, please unmute yourself.
Sir, I think my first question was already answered by the madam.
Ji.
Whatever like content will be in the course.
Hmm.
But I want to know that when this course will be started, sir. When this course will be started and what will be the timing of the course?
Right, sir. So we will keep you posted on the day order with the timings, and you can yes, you can connect with your relationship manager, and possibly within a week of time you will be updated with the timetable. That is the day order.
And whatever material required for the this practice purpose, they will be provided in advance.
Yes, sir. All students will be getting the study material, which is provided by the college, and the practice sessions will be like based on the like teacher's perspective, and the charts or the horoscopes of the uh, like celebrities or the well-known person shall be discussed to understand the better, like the theory, like shall be understood better with those like charts and the practices.
And for the matter of practice, whether home assignment will be there. Suppose today whatever you have discussed, any home assignment will be there so that we can see and we can have the like focus in the course. Otherwise, today we are studying, then next time we are coming because almost all are professionals working somewhere.
Right.
So and everybody is coming for the sake of interest only. So to have that interest into knowledge also, I think it will be better if you are providing the practice sites also. Whether it is that is also available in that course.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
yes, we
assignment.
discuss on the charts. We discuss on the charts, and we um, give the homework also to the students that you have to analyze. Like, if the topic is about debilitation, exaltation, then we give practice tasks to the students. And then if the topic is about the transit, so with different classes, we give different assignments to the students, and we do it in the class also.
Okay, okay. And madam, nowadays this softwares are also available in the market. So whether this our university is having such type of softwares where we can go and see the charts available and practice there, whether that is also available apart from the physical literature, whatever you are providing. Any software type of things are there or not?
Right, sir. We do not provide the softwares actually, and
Mm-hmm.
the Google Play Store has got n number of applications which is
I
available
know.
free of cost.
Right.
So for learning purpose, yes, definitely you can use them. And
But whether you can suggest also, sir, where to go, what to see.
yes, we can give the suggestions, no, like best softwares or the paid versions. We can suggest, right? And also the free of cost, the like softwares are also available in Google Play Store. So
There are so many, but sir, your guidance will be
and
taken in
while
that manner.
while
That's why.
taking the classes, if the like software name is like said by the faculty, then every student will have that particular version. So it will be like announced in the class, right?
Right. So I think just and as far as your experience is concerned, a person has to do the masters also to have the competence in this field, or PG diploma will be the like enough for him? It is. I think it is based on the interest of the person.
Certainly.
Maybe.
The thing is, if you want to give the consultation as an astrologer, professional astrologer, I would
Right.
suggest the research.
Okay. Then up to PhD also we should go.
Yes,
You
yes,
mean to say?
yes. The thing is, you will get specialized in that particular area. Say, for example,
Okay.
doing the like research in medical astrology on a particular,
Right.
right? Say, for example, heart attack. So you can predict the heart attack by doing the research, right? So you will be, like getting specialized in that particular area. Again, it is like, as you said, it is the area of interest and also the interest of the learner, whether they want to like give the consulting, or just for to gain the knowledge, we need to like attend the classes and the sessions, right?
And I really appreciate, because sir, just by the introduction session, what I have seen, my Jupiter Mahadasha is just starting. Within 1 month it has started, and previously it was Rahu Dasha. Rahu was good for me, but I was trying to come into this field. But now just within 1 month I got this chance, and now I have just enrolled, or I will be like enrolling in this. So these things matters, really matters, sir.
Welcome, sir. Welcome.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Ji Madhuri ji, please unmute yourself. Madhuri ji, are you there? Okay. Vikram sir, please unmute yourself.
Good evening, sir.
Ma'am, namaste. Good evening. Yes, please. Yes, ma'am. Please unmute, ma'am. I think.
Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Very much. Yeah. I think there is some technical issue. Sir Vikram sir, please unmute yourself. Yes, sir. Please unmute. So please unmute yourself.
I think he is not able to unmute himself.
There is an option. Please unmute, sir.
Hello. Am I audible, sir?
तो आपने गलती से मुझे म्यूट कर दिया है, विक्रम जी को नहीं किया आपने।
Okay, okay. Just a minute. Vikram sir, please unmute yourself. Do you get the option, sir, to unmute? Yes, please unmute, sir. Sudhin ji, please unmute yourself.
Yes, sir, are you able to hear me now?
Yes, yes, very much, sir. Clear.
So I enrolled this PGDCF, this one, like postgrad diploma in astrology. This one, like to know these things. Can I write means from because see, on the software side we can create our horoscope, right? Any of the date of birth time. It's
Right.
in number of softwares out there.
Yeah.
But from ourselves, we can we can create the horoscope using using methodology. In this course, it will teach us.
Okay. See, the placement of planets can be understood in a horoscope using the Panchanga, right? That is
Yes.
one module where you can understand the like particular planet in which Rashi, in which nakshatra you can place the planet, right? That like particular the calculation is like taught. And the other things like the like divisional charts, like Hora chart is there, the like Dreshkana chart is there. There also you have the tables which is provided in the study material itself. you will be able to understand how to place the planet in the particular horoscope, right? As well as in the divisional charts.
Okay, okay. So that thing we can create from our side manually, right?
Yes.
But today's computer is there. For say after 30 years, 40 years, to a computer is not able to access. Some things happen to universe. So because it's a kind of Sanatan that came. It was there 5,000 years ago, 10,000 years ago. Now it's there. It will be there also in future. So manual things is required to learn how to do that. That's what I'm asking. Another small question is there. So for say anybody is doing, anybody is having birth in morning time, any kind of nakshatra is like I'm taking away say my daughter nakshatra's timings anuradha nakshatra say, the her birth, but same time is after 2 hours or 3 hours somebody's birth is come, and in the same day so many people are born another nakshatra. But these things that Mahadasha starting the Saturn, right? But every Mahadasha will be Saturn for every person.
The birth nakshatra or the birth mahadasha, I can say it will be Saturn for every person who is taking birth on the Anuradha nakshatra.
Yes.
Right? And the fate will be different. The reason is difference of latitude and longitude.
Yes, correct.
Right? Difference of sunrise. You have many things in that.
Okay.
You have the difference of sunrise, you have difference of latitude and longitude, you have, and also the parents' horoscope is also different. Both the mother and father, the horoscope is also different. That also makes the like effect on the particular child, right?
Okay. So during that period of the moon transit from one planet to one Rashi to another Rashi, so around 2.5 days is staying at the same Rashi, right? The same Rashi, that means another nakshatra will be the same Rashi for this one, but the degree wise it will be changed, right? The fate will be changed.
Yes, degree wise there will be difference, and also like ma'am said that one nakshatra is divided into four, which
Yes,
is
4 paras.
nakshatra pada, right? Even the nakshatra pada might be different.
Okay. So due to that, the fate will be changed, and every karmas will be also be changed.
Yes.
Yes. Thanks, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank
Very soon, actually I enrolled for this course today itself. So I would like to do an English course. So I already messaged to this Nikita ma'am.
Right.
I think I'll be joining in the English course only.
Welcome, sir. Welcome, please.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Sir Vikram, sir, you please unmute yourself. You will be getting an option on the screen to unmute. Please unmute. Okay. Sir, I request you, Vikram, sir, you can contact the like office number, right? I will connect with you, sir. Right? My name is Dr. Rudresh. You can like connect with me after 11 a.m. Sir. Thank you. Ji Neha ji, please unmute yourself.
Good evening, sir.
Namaste, ma'am.
Sir, I have already enrolled for Masters of Astrology. I just wanted to know, will nakshatra be taught in the course, or little introduction about nakshatra effect of different planet in particular nakshatra will be taught to us or not?
Professor?
Yes. Nakshatras, we do. You've done your Pgda. You have enrolled for masters.
Yes, ma'am.
So you have completed PG.
Actually, I have done few courses equivalent to PG from somewhere else. I have done my Vastu from this college only, PG, and I'm pursuing my masters. And I wanted to do masters in astrology as well. So I've enrolled for masters only.
Okay.
I've shared my certificates, previous certificates. After that, they have given me permission to enroll for the masters.
Okay.
See, nakshatras topic is a very, very deep topic.
Yes.
So in PG, we do cover nakshatras.
Okay, ma'am.
And knowledge is given about different padas of the nakshatras, that how the nature of a person changes if the moon is in a particular nakshatra with this pada. So we discuss that in the PG course. But yes, if you're talking about the deep studies of nakshatra, that we do not cover in masters. In masters, there's more of practice of whatever we have learned in the PG course. More of practical charts we discuss on each and
Okay.
every event of the life.
Okay. So I've seen that syllabus also curriculum, but I could not see that nakshatra written over there. So I was confused. Even I've asked that correlation,
Yeah,
the
and
relationship manager.
in master, see, because our students of PG course, they know basics of the nakshatras, because we cover that in the PG course, the different padas, how they get into different padas, that is all discussed in the PG course. And yes, in masters, we do take up the topic of nakshatras.
Hmm. Actually, I'm planning for
About
research also. So can we have this topic in research also?
yeah,
Complete nakshatra or
definitely.
particular nakshatra?
Many students under me are doing their research. The topic is nakshatra only. So
Complete
nakshatra
27
is a very,
nakshatras.
very deep science. Yeah. So it's a very deep science. So you can choose any of the topic. And yes, in masters also, I do take one class on nakshatras, that how the transit of nakshatras affect the lives of the people.
Okay. Because I've already decided that I'm going to pursue my research in nakshatra only.
So definitely you can go. It's a very, very beautiful topic. And nakshatra is a very deep science.
Sure, man. We'll see you soon in the class.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Welcome, please. Yes, Vijay Lakshmi ji, please unmute yourself.
Sir, my question is that after pursuing this PG course, can I be able to start my predictions? I mean, can I get a complete course details so that I can start my career with this field?
Yes, ma'am. You can get the study material after the enrollment, and prior to that you can go through the syllabus once, right, ma'am? And regarding the prediction of the horoscopes, yes, professor, you can answer this, ma'am.
Yeah, see, Vijayalakshmi, predicting someone's future is not that easy. It takes time,
Yeah, right.
right? So, not after PG, I would recommend to go into the master's course, because that is more of the practical
Okay.
course. So, we are going to discuss different charts.
Mm.
So, if you want to start your career as an astrologer, so as Sir said, PG course, and then after that, master's, and then do a research, because that is going to give you a lot of insights on astrology if you
Okay,
want to take it as your career.
right. So I think it will be very longer than PG course for 1 year, then masters will be, I think, 2 years.
Yes, ma'am. The,
So,
the reason is we have the lifetime collaboration for the placements in top-notch companies like Astro Yogi is there, Astro Talk is there, Bodhi Technologies is there, and there are many companies of astrology platform for
Mm.
providing the consultations, right?
Right.
So in such companies, the demand is if the person has done the research PhD in a
Mm.
particular stream, then the trust is more built from the society, and also the confidence level of predicting the horoscope is also good enough, right?
Okay.
It's not the duration, it is too long. You can write up your examination by the 6th month or 7th month, right, if you feel confident enough, and then you can very well enroll in the next level of the course,
Okay.
right? So it is not like you have to wait for one full year after
Mm.
the enrollment, and after the completion of syllabus, I think by 4th month you will have the completion of syllabus, then you can take up the practices, and then you can take up the examination, then after clearing the exam you can take up the next level of course.
Okay. And where can we get the complete fee structure about the all programs?
Right, ma'am. You can contact your relationship manager, or else you can contact the office number. We shall provide you the details through the WhatsApp
Okay.
or through the email. Right?
Okay. Thanks for answering.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Yes, Professor. So the session was very great today by highlighting what is like Vinchotri Dasha right from the basics and how to use in our like day-to-day life events. You have explained about all the dashas, including the like number of years, total number of years, how long it will be, and very insightful like information you have shared to the viewers. And I request viewers to like connect with your relationship manager, and you can get more details about the syllabus and the fee structure. And you all shall be updated regarding the timetable of this particular course within a week of time or 10 days. Right. So stay in touch with us. Thank you. Thank you so much. Kindly unmute all.
And in the end, I would like to say that Vedic astrology has been a part of human culture for thousands of years. And this science can connect people to the mysteries of the universe. So, by learning astrology, you can also help people learn more about themselves. And even with astrology, you can understand your strength and weaknesses, your shortcomings, your talents, and you can work in that area. And I have seen that after learning astrology, the person start getting self acceptance, and there are dramatical changes in the person's life. So astrology is that important.
Certainly. Thank you. Thank you, Professor. It was a great knowledge message. And thank you all. Thank you all viewers. Please unmute yourself.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
It
you,
was
sir.
very
Thank you, madam.
interactive and
Thank you, ma'am.
informative session.
Thank you. Thank you all. Jai Shri Krishna. Radhe.
Radhe Radhe.
Sir,
Radhe Radhe.
sir, one
Radhe,
question.
Radhe.
Just one question. So,